Ooh. What's up, everybody? Coach Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Valorant video. And in this video, we gotta break down the 5 reasons you stopped improving. Now, I'm sure this has happened to every single one of you, where you climb and you get to a certain point where no matter what you seem to do, you can't get out of your rank. Now, there are many reasons for this. I'm gonna break down all the big ones and everything that you need to do and know so that you can start improving and climbing with ease, because sometimes you just need to get through one little rut and then you're just going to rank up over and over and over again. And I want that for you. So do me a solid, smash that like and subscribe, and then go to the GameLeap website in the links down below for high quality advanced guides, tips and tricks, agent courses. We got so much damn content on the GameLeap website, so go check it out in the links down below. But without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, one of the biggest problems that I see, period, and this is something that every single player does no matter what their rank is, and it's smurfing all the damn time. Now, one of the big things that happens to players once they climb their main to a certain rank is they get some sort of competitive anxiety. They don't want to lose their rank, they're afraid, and they would much rather play on another account that is lower than their main account, where they don't feel like they have to try hard. If they lose, they don't care. They can play characters they don't normally play, and the list goes on. And because of this, some players live most of the entire season on their smurf. Now, there are many problems with this. The first problem is that you're actually playing at a rank much lower than your main rank. This becomes a huge problem when you don't take the game seriously, so you're not actually giving it your all, and on top of that, you are consistently playing against players worse than where you want to be and where you want to climb past, so you're not getting punished for the same things that players at your main rank would punish you for. Let me give you this example. Let's say you have an alternate account that's in gold and your main is in high plat. Well, in gold, you can get away with a lot more than you would get away with in high plat. And there are also tons of mistakes that you're still making in high plat that if you don't work through there, you'll never climb to diamond and beyond. But because you're playing in gold, you're not even working on those mistakes, and you're basically just stuck in a rut of never challenging yourself and never improving as a result. One of the best ways to learn is the hard way, getting punished for your mistakes and slowly adapting those over time. But if you're never getting punished for those mistakes you need to work on, are you really going to be improving over time? Not by much. Now I'm gonna go to the next big reason that you stopped improving, and this is a really big one, I know, for GameLeap subscribers in particular, and it's trying to copy streamers. I know a lot of you have some of your favorite streamers you like to watch. You like to watch Tens, you like to watch DeFran or Shroud or whoever. But here's the thing. Many streamers are people you can definitely learn from, but there is a way to learn from someone that you're watching, and there is a way to do a false imitation that is going to just lead you down a path to failure after failure and a really big lack of improvement. Think about a player like Tens, who is maxed out on mechanical skill, and his game sense is freaking nuts as well. He's gonna often just dash up ramps, get a one-shot, challenge the guy along with a pistol when that person has a rifle, win that duel too, go CT, keep getting kills, and yeah, Tens can do that kind of stuff because he not only has the game sense, but the proper timing, but this cracked up mechanical skill. And there are things you can learn from how he plays certain engagements, but if you try to copy him like 99% of the exams I took in college, you are just going to fall flat in your face, and you're not gonna know why. You're basically taking one specific thing that these streamers are doing and applying it without context or without the baseline stats that really enable the strategy. Now, of course, like I said, there are ways to analyze a pro's gameplay and apply it to you, and we do a lot of that on this channel, but if you want to see more, definitely go check out GameLeap.com down below. But let's move on to the third big reason that you stopped improving. This is spending the majority of your time on things that have limited return, and the biggest example of this is people that grind aim labs non-freaking stop. Now, I'm not gonna say things like aim labs aren't gonna help you, because they do help you to some extent. They're gonna help you build muscle memory, they're gonna help you get more comfortable with your mouse, with your grip, a lot of different factors, but players will spend way too much time doing these kind of things and then play one freaking game of comp. The best way to be improving, like I said, is the hard way, and it's through actual application of your mechanics in game and actually getting punished by people in the rank that is your peak, your highest rank, the rank that you are at on your main. That is the best way. playing real comp games. So stop wasting all this time on all this other stuff. Yeah, you could put a little bit of time here and there, but the vast majority of your time spent in Valorant should be actually playing competitive, full stop. Now I'm gonna go to the next big reason that you stopped improving, and this is getting carried by a duo or a stack. Now, this one might be a little bit brutal to hear, and I know. I suggest you to duo. I suggest you build that synergy with a partner and you take that into ranked because it's really going to give you a better shot at winning games. However, there becomes a problem when players become codependent on a duo partner. They don't know how to play in the ranked environment. They don't even know how to play comped as a solo, and a lot of times they will constantly stack, 3-stack, 4-stack, or like I said, a duo, but their duo was smurfing, their duo is cracked. Now, here's the thing. There are gonna be many games that you should have lost and you would have lost based on your own merit, but other people pull you up. On top of that, playing with people that are lower than your rank is gonna put you up against players that are worse than you on average, which is very similar to the smurfing problem, or you're gonna be playing against people that are higher than your rank, and you're basically gonna be put in a pressure cooker where you're just gonna get shit on over and over again, and you're going to have to rely on the people that are higher ranked than you in your stack to ensure your win or victory any percentage of the time. Now, I'm not saying that you could never duo and never stack. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is you should be putting at least a decent amount of time in solo queuing, a decent amount of time into ensuring that you're improving by yourself, not just in the confines of a duo or stacked based comp. Now I'm gonna go to the next big reason why you stopped improving, and it's that you hit your natural ceiling. Now, what is a natural ceiling? This is something that happens to a lot of players where they come from other FPS, right? They played some Warzone, they played some Fuck Night, they played whatever the hell, I don't know what game that they played, and they were decently good at it, and they come to Valorant, and some of those skills transfer, you know? Maybe they shoot all the way up to silver, or they shoot all the way up to plat, or whatever the case may be. They get to that rank, and then they don't feel like they can improve. They bring forth a certain amount of natural skill, but they hit that ceiling, and now things are a lot more difficult. You see, the thing is, a lot of times players have to really work through ranks. If you're just shooting through ranks, easily ranking up over and over and over again, that's because you haven't hit your natural ceiling yet. You're not gonna be truly tested until you hit something that is very difficult for you to get past, whether it's a certain mechanical skill, certain gunplay aspect of specifically Valorant, or just overall understanding of the game. Now, one of the big problems with this is people get really discouraged when they started maybe in iron and then they easily shot all the way up to freaking high gold, but then they can't seem to climb past that. Well, that's just because you never hit your natural ceiling before, but now you hit it so you can work it out. It's like a muscle. You gotta really stretch it. You gotta really play the games, put in the time. It's not gonna always be easy. Just because you ranked up past some ranks really easily doesn't mean every single rank is gonna be like that. In fact, they typically get harder the more you climb, and people all the way in the highest ranks of Valorant have to work even harder to improve just from like a tiny percentile of improvement compared to their peers. Just keep that in mind and don't get discouraged, because getting discouraged, getting burnt, and giving up is the #1 way that you stop improving. But moving on to the last big way that you are just at a full stop, no improvement in Valorant, and it's playing a ton of other first-person shooters. Now, I know, you're gonna be like, what the heck? I love playing my Tarkov. I love playing whatever game, and I know it's fun. I know you like to play it, but the thing is, if you play other games too much, you're actually putting on a lot of rust to your Valorant gameplay, learning bad habits in some cases, and it could be really bad for your overall improvement, especially if your sensitivity isn't the same. The game as a whole isn't the same. You're not punished by movement in the same way. Recoil control is completely different, but you are still playing the frame of a first-person shooter. It's just all the things that you need to do in Valorant don't apply, and that's why often when players are really trying to improve, get to a high skill level at any individual game, they typically one-trick that FPS. They go hard. And if you want to play another game, go play a MOBA, go play a racing game, whatever you want to. But if you're really dead set on improving in Valorant, I would highly suggest maining Valorant only as your specific FPS of choice. Now, there's a few other reasons why you can't improve anymore. One of the other reasons is just watching too much damn pro guides. Come on, why are you watching pro guides? And last but certainly not least, not getting that GameLeap premium sub in the description down below. We got in-depth advanced mechanic guides made by a top 100 player, Tanner, who's a freaking aiming god. You can go check out his Twitch down below. He's freaking nuts. He has tons of in-depth aim guides just for you, so make sure you check him out right now. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for coming by. That's all I got for you today. I love your faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.